Hey everybody, Jay here from Modern Mississauga. We're with the 2019 Mazda MX-5 RF, and RF is the retractable fastback, so hardtop, and it's a convertible, as you can tell by that big hole right in the middle of the car. Black polished wheel, 17 inches. Big difference here is the horsepower, and it's under the hood, and we'll get to that in a little bit. I'll give you the numbers now. We'll take a look at the engine in a sec. So it is 181 horse, 151 pound-feet of torque. That's up from 155 and 148. It's their Sky Active engine. It's their 2.0 four-cylinder as well. So basically the smart folks over at Mazda found a way to make a great thing even better, and good on them for that. There's LEDs up front, LEDs for your day runners, and LED taillights as well. So this will be a bit of a different video because we can just do the interior portion kind of right away, really. Before we get into that, there is your backup camera, a new thing for the MX-5. And we'll pop the trunk, one push button, and we'll take a look at all 127 liters of cargo space. There it is. So you could probably throw an overnight bag in there, maybe a carry-on. If you're doing a road trip, pack light. That's what I say about that. Gas tank, 45 liters of premium fuel is what they're looking for here. There's a look at the inside. You know, again, I don't think I'm going to do a separate interior video, interior portion, sorry. So there's a good look at it from up top. I have the 6-speed manual. There is a 6-speed automatic as well, if you are so interested. There are 9 speakers, and there are the little Bose badge there. Speakers in the headrest, because, you know, with the convertible, things tend to get a little loud with the top down. Cool red accent stitching right there. Very, very nice touch from Mazda. We'll just jump in. Oops. And there's a little more of the red stitching, and also over there as well. There's your main control to get the roof up and down. And I did this last year when I had it, and I'll do that actually right now. So we'll start the car up. And basically, so yes, that's your open, and down is your closed. But let's take a quick look right there. And I'm going to push the switch up. And let's close up the roof. So what's cool is that it actually shows you what's happening in real time. Not only outside of the car, but there's a little graphic that shows you what's happening here as well. Go a little close. Oh, some glare. Let's get out of there, glare. Right, so operation complete. So that's what, I think 13 seconds. So let's go the other way now. And that's showing you how it opens. Nice classic, just simple design, folds into itself. And done. Nice and simple. Get your 7-inch screen here, touch screen as well. You have your controller here if you don't want to get your fingerprints on there. A couple of USBs, heated seats. Seats are very, very comfortable in the Mazda MX-5. Really not too much to show here. You know, it's not anything new on the inside. Just again, what's under the hood is what the real difference is here. Let's quickly burn through some safety features. That's a bad choice of words. Let's go through some safety features. So it's got blind spot monitoring, and that little alert shows up in the mirror. You can't see it now, but it is certainly there on the far left. You have your smart city brake support, lane departure warning, and that shows up there when it does, if you do drift out of a lane by accident. And the rear view camera, and let's take a look at that. There you go. So it's a nice wide camera as well, not just a narrow one. So good job on Mazda for that. We went to the 9-inch speakers, 7-inch touchscreen, 17-inch wheels. There's a tire repair kit because there's no room for a spare tire because, well, you saw the trunk. All right, so let's take a quick cut here. We'll be back with a quick look at the engine. All right, back with a quick look under the hood of the 2019 Mazda MX-5 RF. So here is where Mazda has jammed 181 horse, 151 pound-feet of torque in. The 2-liter 4-cylinder Sky Active engine. It's very, very responsive. It's powerful. It's wonderful. You know, I had no problems with the old 155 horsepower engine with 148 pound-feet of torque, but they found a way to take, again, like I said, take a great thing and make it even better. And there's that nice Sky Active badging in there as well. All right, we'll be back with a quick drive portion and see just how much fun the 2019 Mazda MX-5 RF really is. All right, back with the in-car portion for the 2019 Mazda MX-5 RF. This specifically is the GSP package. So it's really one of two. There's the GT, and that goes for, I believe, $42,900, and this GSP goes for $39,900. So $3,000 difference if you want a couple more extra bells and whistles out of your MX-5. much to say that hasn't already been said about the MX-5. Yes, the extra 26 horsepower is definitely noticeable. You know, again, the car is so light and it's so small that it really had plenty of responsive acceleration last year, but now that they've just boosted it up a little bit, 26 horsepower and 3 extra pound-feet of torque, you just have that much more of a responsive and exciting drive. And I think I'm at around 300 kilometers as far as what I've put on for the week. Hasn't been too heavy of a driving week for me, but you know, it's still been a fun week, and I've had the top down as much as possible. Nowhere to mount the camera if the roof is down, so I gotta keep it up and closed. And besides, it'll get all weird with the wind noise and stuff. You can certainly make this a daily driver. You know, it's not practical for everything. You know, you can't do a ton of groceries. Well, I guess you could if you're by yourself. You can put some stuff right here as well as in the trunk. But you know, if you're just kind of puttering around to and from work, provided you don't have to take a lot of things to and from work, or even kind of going out with your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, brother, sister, whoever it is, you know, 2 people sit very comfortably because you can only fit 2 people in the car. So how about that? Anyways, it's been a great week for me, and I've always loved the Miata / MX-5. And just the look of it, I don't care much for people who say it's a chick car. It's not, to me, it's not a chick car at all, right? Like, just, I can see why people may think it is, but I don't agree with it at all, right? I think it's a male and female car. There's no, you know, femininity to it. I don't think I get through that word without stumbling on my words at all. But right, there's, you know, yes, there's nice smooth curves and edges to it, but certainly not a chick car at all. It's for it's a roadster. It's for driving enthusiasts, and there's been a million sold since 1989. So you know, the car sells well, and it drives very well, especially this 2019 model with the boosted horsepower. And your shift changes as you creep up to 3,000 come a little faster than most other transmissions. But you know, it's a highly tuned, you know, high output engine for this car, right? Like, I know 181 horsepower isn't a ton overall, but when you have a car as small as the MX-5, 181 horsepower goes very quickly. There's a shift indicator here, so right now I'm doing 60 kilometers, 2,500 RPM, and it's telling me to go from 4th to 6th. At least that's what Mazda's engine folks are telling me to do. So you can really row up your gears a lot quicker than you would otherwise. And I'll use that segue to jump into fuel economy. So over about 300 kilometers, I've run about I've actually run 7.8 liters per 100 kilometers. It's a 45-liter tank, premium fuel. So you know, not bad considering all the power you're getting out of the vehicle. Also new this year is telescopic steering. So not only does it go up and down, but it comes towards you and away from you. And as soon as I stop the car, let's stop the car right here. I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so you know, not a whole lot, but you know, it doesn't need to be. It's a small car to begin with. So up, down, in, out. Let's put it back the way I had it. Great, I think that'll wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching. Mazda MX-5 2019 GSP. Great vehicle, great price, great functionality. Again, considering what kind of car it is, you put a carry-on bag in the trunk, put some groceries or whatever in the front seat, and still make it a daily driver. All right, that wraps it up. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back sooner than later with our next video.